We are back again with another episode of Talk That Talk, and today is kind of different from the past episodes, well, because today we have two pretty guests who are very opinionated and do not shy away from sharing their opinion. Also, do not be offended. This is just a discussion, just having a talk. They're not really certified experts anyway, so yeah, let's just get right into it.
Okay, so hi, my name is Fadzai. I am a social work student.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to call myself a social worker already. Yeah, I think, I am also a mental health advocate.
Are you?
Yes.
That's so cool.
I need to get a card. I need to come with you because
You should come through.
The entire campus needs to get a card.
the
Honestly.
entire campus needs it. I think
Don't
all my
worry,
friends
I got
need it.
you.
We
I
do.
got you.
I'm gonna tell them.
Okay.
And
Hi, my name is Lee. I am nothing. I'm just a
a
writer.
very opinionated student.
Apparently.
Okay.
I think the only thing I can call myself now is a writer, and I'm also like a student. I'm studying film, radio, and television production, dissertation season. If you don't know what a dissertation is, you're the luckiest person on this earth.
Tell them.
I-
Today, you guys, we're gonna be talking about body enhancement. But some call it body modification. Some call it, I don't know what people call it, body art or whatever. But just that self-expression with your body. That's what we're talking about. And I gotta ask you guys, first of all, do you guys have any friends with anything that they've done to their body?
I think almost everyone has done something to your body.
Yeah, but like, they've done something that we have to look, we have to see it. We don't have to look twice to tell you've done something.
Yeah,
I have
I've
friends
got
with
a few.
tattoos.
Tattoos all over.
Whoa. I have one friend with a sleeve.
An entire sleeve.
Yeah, a sleeve, and I have a friend with like, I think 12, 13 tattoos. But they're not like big, they're like small tattoos. I have a friend with like the nose ring, the one, I don't know, the hoopy one. It has a name which I've forgotten. Yeah. I think that's
What
all.
did you have?
I do, a lot of them. I've got friends that are obsessed with tattoos, and I'm just sitting there like, oh wow.
But then what about what everybody else or what? Look, we're out here in Zim. We gotta be realistic. What about what everybody says to anyone with a tattoo? Especially if it's like right there showing.
Yeah, that's the point. Like, the tattoo is supposed to be seen.
Yeah.
It's like art. Like, when you put on makeup, it's supposed to be seen. Let's not lie to ourselves.
Of course, but
Yeah.
makeup is not permanent. I can wash it off like the next 10
Piercings,
minutes.
fine. I'll take your piercings.
I have 2 piercings.
Exactly.
But there are people with like the entire ears are like metal now. It's covered in piercings.
I
There are
think-
piercings on their belly, on their nose. I saw a person who had a piercing on their lip, and I'm thinking, how do they? Okay. And then I had a person who had a piercing like on their eyebrows, and I thought that's just for me that's extreme. Maybe because I only have 2. I'm just being judgmental.
Okay, so firstly, I think for me it wouldn't really matter because I don't see myself going to like a formal interview in black and white and like, I'm here for a job. Can you please give me a job? Can you please accept me the way I look and stuff like that? Because I am going to be working in the entertainment industry, and I see myself mostly working behind cameras, behind scenes. I'm an aspiring writer, so I'm just gonna be writing in my bedroom or in my office or something like that.
So it's okay to have
So, like, I don't
13
care.
piercings.
Yeah, like, because like my appearance doesn't really like affect my productivity or
Yeah.
like what else? What did I want to say? I'm sorry.
Faz, what do you think?
But I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it because aren't you worried that one day, you said you're a writer, one day you're gonna need to have an interview, an open interview in front of people that need to know you as a person, not just the writer. Aren't you worried about their opinions? How are they going to look at what you wrote?
When you have
When you have
your entire half of your face is covered.
when you've punched holes in your face,
punched
when you-
holes in your face.
and you have like
You're not up with this.
guy.
You're not up with this,
I'm
right?
not.
I think it will actually like make more sense probably because I am trying to express myself through my stories, and if people see that I'm actually someone who's who's like walking the talk, and like I am actually expressive even in how I carry myself or how I dress or how I present myself.
What if you're not in the industry and you have the same mindset that I'm expressing myself, I'm being artistic,
Which you
but
are.
at the same time I'm not anywhere near the arts industry. Let's take a doctor for an example. Let's take a lawyer for an example. And then you like have so many piercings. Lawyers, they're strict in their dressing. And you have all these countless piercings. You have piercings on your tongue, you have piercings on your nose and all that. And you're not in the arts industry. But at the same time you say, I'm expressing myself.
Which you are. I think you just are gonna have to like find the balance between you expressing yourself and you also not like deterring yourself from progress and acceptance. Because if you see, Kuti, the way that you're living or like the way you make a living needs people to accept you in a certain way, then you definitely gonna have to take that into consideration, that I cannot look a certain way, I cannot dress a certain way when I'm at certain events, when I'm with certain people. But I think you're just gonna have to find like that balance. Not everyone has the privilege, unfortunately, so that's just how it is.
What do you
Okay,
think?
guys,
Are you in
let's be
agreement?
realistic, yeah.
Okay.
Let's be realistic.
Okay.
We're in Zim, people.
Yes.
How are you going to be out there as my lawyer representing me?
Zim, though.
We are. This is one of the countries that are strict in terms of how people look. You know that.
What do you mean strict?
There's so much stigma.
We're not even open about homosexuality.
We're not.
Well, yeah, but like that's not.
It is. I
Wait.
get that we are trying to diversify our culture and all that, but the people, our leadership.
Okay.
How is someone up there going to take you seriously when you have words written all over your face,
what
when
I'm
you
saying.
have piercings all over?
And your hair.
Guys, really?
That's what I'm saying, Kuti. You have to find the balance. Like if you see that you cannot thrive the way you're supposed to thrive or the way you want to thrive, when you look a certain way, then don't look that way. I'm not saying everyone should do it. I'm not saying it's like it's a must, like I have to express myself, so you have to accept me. Not everyone is going to accept you in any industry, even in the arts industry. Not everyone, people are still going to frown and be like,
Exactly, I was about to point that out. Even in the arts industry, in as much as we are trying to be out there and all that, as an artist, as whatever, I don't really know. I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah. How do you look at yourself and take yourself seriously?
When you have 10,000 piercings.
When you have 10,000 piercings, when you have tattoos all over, how is anyone going to take you seriously? Because people, we have issues. We have issues about drugs currently trending. And the first thing that I think when I see someone that has all those piercings and all that is, what is this person on?
Okay, what do you think? You know how initially we're all from Zim. I'm from here. And it was just us girls who'd get a piercing. It was just on our ears to say. And it was one piercing. Well, you guys don't have any piercings, but like it was just one piercing, right?
Yeah.
But now, today, we have boys getting piercings. And they're going as far as wearing the dangling earrings. It's not just the small, tiny studs.
as far?
Yes, I'm going to say as far as that because it was so uncommon to have any male person with a piercing, right? But now we have males who are getting a piercing, double piercing, and then they're going as far as doing the dangling earring, which is just, normally it was made for us, to be honest.
I feel like this is a conversation that the men had when women started wearing trousers.
The same conversation? Yeah, but what do you think? Well, that got, okay, he's saying it's accepted now. It's accepted. Do you think it's accepted?
Okay, I'm not dating anyone that's out here looking like Lil Nas. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. No offense to all the guys out there that are doing it, but I don't know.
They're not in your circle, so you can say it.
You can say you.
They're never going to come to you anyway.
You owe them no explanation.
Okay, I feel like, to me, you won't look and feel like a man. I need a man.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you're out there competing, you're asking where I'm getting my earrings now. What's this about?
You need to get yours too?
Like matching earrings.
Yes. Like those guys that have their hair done now. Like, okay, so who's the man in this relationship? Yeah. It's not.
Well, I think if I am to be realistic about this, a man having a piercing, my mom always says this, like, especially the belief that she has is if she sees a man with one piercing, he's gay. So you're fine. No gay man is coming to you.
What do you think?
But honestly, I wish I cared. I'm sorry. I wish I cared, because like it doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm just looking at you and you're like, oh, so you got a piercing, cool. That's just it, you know? Like, I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that I see the world in a way that is like,
you've been westernized.
Exactly.
European
The colonizers succeeded.
They done
on
their
me.
good job on
They
you.
succeeded on me. I unfortunately,
You're
I'm
white
sorry.
inside.
So I gotta ask, what do you think there's a level of body modification? Do you say that this is extreme and this is acceptable, or you just put it all in one bracket?
No, it's not. Definitely not in one bracket. Honestly,
There's
it's
what's
not.
extreme and there's what's
Yeah,
acceptable.
like it's like you said, you look at a person and you're worried, like, are you okay? What's going on? But then sometimes I'm just like,
So what's extreme to both of you? I know it's different, but what's extreme and what's like? First of all, what's extreme?
too much.
Yeah, what
I
is
think
too much?
Abundance of something.
When I've done my
Like
body,
this saying, too much of anything is never a good thing.
I
You
think
know?
Yeah, but what
extreme is some easy extreme.
did he modify his body?
Yeah, I think so. I think he has like so many tattoos and he's pierced.
Oh, you're talking about tattoos?
No,
We're
just
talking
like
about just
in
everything,
general,
just
in
generally
body
what
modification.
can be- yeah.
What's extreme and what's acceptable?
Changing your gender?
That's extreme.
I don't understand that.
Okay, so now I gotta ask, what about when a person? This is normally when people do this, they're private about it. So somebody goes out there and they're sleeping around, you know how it is, and then the next thing she's back to being a virgin. That's body modification. Because initially, when you had your first encounter, you lose that. That's how it is. That's the natural process.
You're not.
When you bring it back,
Uh-huh.
that's considered modification because you've altered your body artificially.
Yeah.
Biologically, you can never be a virgin once you've had sex.
I
I
was
was about
actually
to say that.
about how can you become a virgin again,
about to
right?
say
Like
that.
So,
once
but
the
we have-
hymen is gone, it's gone.
Exactly. But then now we have people who
Isn't
go
it
back
like
to
the
being,
whole tightening thing? Like you tighten your like
do you
what's the word?
that's virginity
Yeah, like
restoration?
Yeah.
Yes, all that. Would you say that's extreme now?
no, I would actually do that.
You would actually do that.
I would do that.
So it's not extreme.
Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm going to say this, but like you were saying, I have been sleeping around. Probably my vagina is used to a certain size
Yes.
of a man. I'm sorry that I'm saying this. And then I fall in love
With someone smaller.
with someone who is smaller.
Mm-hmm.
But I still need to feel him. What am I gonna do?
You're gonna modify.
Exactly. Like there are reasons for this. Like I'm not just doing this on whim.
Aren't you then living a lie?
No.
So then why we justifying
This is what
anybody
we're
who
talking
does,
about.
Exactly.
Compromising here. Listen, okay. I'm not being satisfied with the way that I am right now.
Are you going to be honest with this man? Are you going to tell him that I was used to this certain size and you are this size?
So I'ma do this for you.
Exactly. Are you going to be honest like that?
Probably.
So that's not extreme for you.
No.
I feel like that's extreme for you. Because
It
the way
is.
you like, aren't you living a lie? That sounds like an
It's
extreme.
not
living
it's
a lie. I don't-
because you know the moment that you do this, you start believing that you're actually a
Okay, so
virgin.
can I ask you
He's
something?
gonna break it again.
He's gonna
'cause-
break it again, and he's gonna be excited about this, and you're gonna tell him, yes,
No,
you're my
I'm not
first.
gonna lie to him and say I'm your no.
But how are you tied?
But it's not like why are you even asking me why this time?
But that is what. Okay, do you accept that doing that,
That is
vagina
body- yeah, it
tightening
is.
thing is body modification
It absolutely is.
and it's acceptable?
I
extreme.
would do it. I personally would do it, and I would. So it means that it's acceptable to me.
So you would accept somebody doing penis enlargement?
Yeah.
You, okay. I'm gonna talk to Fazi on this one. Okay. Who do you think plays a big role when it comes to you changing anything about yourself?
You. I disagree.
Why do you say that?
Because I feel like the moment that you, well, it all begins. Sorry, Miss Mental Health. Okay.
Yeah.
The moment that you look yourself in the mirror, you look at yourself in the mirror, right? You need to appreciate yourself. you're looking at yourself from your head, you're going down, and you start thinking, I feel like my breasts are sagging. I feel like I need to look this way. I need to
Kim
do this
Kardashian?
for me. Exactly.
Then
exactly.
it's no longer you.
No, I'm talking about you're looking at you and you're feeling this from the inside. We all have something that we don't like about ourselves. You can't love yourself 100%.
I know, there are things I want to change.
There's that one thing that you feel, okay, I need to do something about this. And you become this person, you lose your self-confidence because of that thing. You always try, maybe, let me put some makeup on my neck because it's too dark. Let me do this, let me do that. Because you have that, you might want to change it.
So it's a self-inflicted thing.
Yeah, because the moment that you love yourself completely, it changes. You don't bleach your skin because of somebody else. Because you know you're perfect. You know you're good the way you are.
Right.
Yeah.
And you said I disagree when you say it's a self.
Take this whole tattoo thing that we were talking about. For someone who's never seen anyone with a tattoo, like take someone from like Uzumba or somewhere, right? They have never seen, they don't even know that a person can enlarge their breasts. In as much as they can be like, my boobs are saggy, they're not gonna go and get their boobs enlarged because they don't even know about this. So it's what you see, what information you are consuming. And
so it's my environment.
Yeah, it's your environment, your screen, your like globalization is, I think, for me, I think we're gonna be very much blaming globalization because all this is coming from the West.